Hey there, everyone, and welcome to another video. I haven't made a YouTube video in a very long time, and I'm frustrated right now. I'm very frustrated. So, you may remember a few months ago that I ported Socially Distant to Unreal Engine 5 from Unity, and I did that for many performance reasons and ease of development reasons. Unreal has a much better UI designer than Unity's, and Unreal has a much better API for rendering text to the screen than Unity. Like, don't get me wrong, Text Mesh Pro is great, but it's horrible if you just want to plot characters on the screen arbitrarily, which is what I need for the Socially Distant terminal. And, the port of the game went really well, and I'm really proud of it, but I I can't open the project anymore, and I don't know why. So first things first, we're on Linux right now, and I did compile Unreal. And I'm gonna show you right now. It was a waste of time. So we go Unreal Engine 5, and we let it spin up here. Um, it's going to appear to work, and then it's gonna go all funky and wait a minute. This is not a Vulkan error. This is the Unreal. Um, this is the Unreal launch screen. Okay. Let's browse for the project. Let's see. I've never tried this yet. This is a really horrible file manager. Oh my god! They have not touched this since at least Unreal Engine 4, I want to say. And it looks horrible. Why is it not just using a GTK or a Qt file picker? But anyway, I want to go and... Oh my god, I can barely read it. Can I please just go home? Why are you defaulting to OPT? I don't know, but we're gonna go into... Oh my god, the text. It is not just my zoom level. This is really blurry. Oh my god. Home Richie, because that's the username. Projects, if I can even find it. Oh my god, why is it so blurry? If anyone from Epic, who designed the Linux file picker, is watching this video, you might want to consider, I don't know, fixing it! Anyway, we're gonna scroll down until we find soak this dash restitch, which I really cannot find. Oh my god, it's not readable at all. Soak this restitch, and then there should be a U project file in here. So let's try this under Linux. I've never tried it under Linux. What's it complaining about? Ace. The text is so blurry. Convert project. Sure. Let's convert. Or not. What is this? Why is... What, am I having a stroke? Like, that's what's... It's not supposed to be blurry. Convert in place. We're in source control. It's fine. And would you look at that? An error. A completely unreadable error or message or something. I don't even know. Even if this does work, not very readable. I can't use that. Like, I can't read it. So, Okay, fair enough. This is further than I got with Linux. Earlier, it would just throw a Vulkan error and give up. It said something about not being able to find a device that supports Surface presentation, which baffles me because that means it couldn't find a graphics card. But anyway, to work around that, what I did is I set up a Windows 10 VM. It was originally going to be Windows.
Hey there everyone, Michael here, and welcome to another video.
That is not a terminal.
Now, I'm not going to be showing off too much.
Okay, that was totally unplanned. And also why I don't like KDE very much. I have a lot of my old videos on here, and I typed in term, and instead of finding terminal like I wanted it to, I just looked up a random ShiftOS video from my hard drive. But anyway, I set up a Windows 10 VM, which I can do sudo virsh start win10. I haven't set up a script to run this automatically, but after we complete that command, we do looking --class--client, and we wait for a little bit because it needs to boot, right? So we're booting into Windows 10. I'm getting it all set up properly with like Spice fallback so you can see the boot screen and stuff like that. And you're gonna see it freeze for a bit when it switches over to the GPU. And now we're in a desktop. Kind of. So we're logged in. Cool. Fresh Windows 10 desktop with all my game dev tools. Cool. And what was happening while I wait for Discord to start up because it's a game dev tool, what was happening was if I go into the Epic Games Discord, I said no. I said no. I don't need you. But anyway, we go in. Oh my god, that's trippy having Windows 2 monitors like that. One of them's the OBS window. If I go into the Epic Games launcher, which has dutifully started up for me, and we go into it and hit the old launch button on Unreal. It is going to launch Unreal Editor. Okay, so in Unreal, we have one blank project, my project. And I created this project so that I could test to see if C++ compiling was working. And if we run it, you can see it's starting up. And we are now in Unreal Editor with the editor preferences window open for no godly good reason. But anyway, we are in Unreal. And this is definitely Unreal, right? I don't know why the content... content browser is its own window, but okay. Fair enough. This is Unreal. Just the way you remember it. This is Unreal Engine. We get full 3D graphics and everything. We're good to go. Now, obviously, with socially distant, you would hit Control-A, delete, and everything would go black. Because it's an operating system UI, right? And you know, I don't use Unreal because it's Unreal. I use Unreal because it has amazing tools for creating UI. So, you know, we're ready to get started. But obviously, I don't want to rewrite the whole game, right? I have this wonderful thing called a Git repository with the game's source code in it. and I would very much like to use that project, because all the work is done for me already, by me, right? So let's open project, and it's gonna give me the same UI, but, certainly this one isn't in here, so we have to browse. We're gonna browse to where I cloned it. So, we're gonna go with this PC, disk, users, Richie, projects, there's Restitch, and there's Soak This Restitch, the two games I actually care about. And we double click on Soak This Restitch, and Socially Distant.view project. And if we do that, Unreal closes. Sort of. It asks me if I want to save the scene, but I don't want to save the scene. But Unreal is trying to close right now. So we'll hit don't save on that. We're back to the desktop. And it's saying, hey, one module, or there are modules in the project that are either not compiled or were compiled with a different editor version, and it lists socially distant, and it's asking me if I want to rebuild it. Which, yes, I do. I'm very used to this prompt. It comes up when you open a project on a new computer. So, we can, yes. And socially distant could not be compiled. Try rebuilding it manually instead. It didn't even try. It didn't even try. Alright, and this is the error that I'm getting. So, if I... Okay, so now let's quit back to Epic Games. Cool. Alright. No, I don't want to shut down Windows. I want to close Epic Games. So, let's try a little different. Let's go into File Explorer. I bought a new keyboard, by the way. I'm still developing muscle memory for it, but, this PC, local disk, users, Richie, projects, socially distant, and let's try opening the U project directly. Same screen, hit yes, and same error. Doesn't even try. Okay, so let's try right-clicking and hitting Generate Visual Studio Project. And it goes ahead and tries, and it will do it. Alright, so it's done. Theoretically, I should be able to hit this solution file and open it. And its default file association is likely JetBrains Rider. So there goes Rider in the background. And I should be able to hit run in the corner once it's not grayed out. Come on. Any minute now. And it's doing stuff. Still doing stuff. Development editor, Win64, cool. Oh, that's cool. Still waiting. Rider link. The Rider link Unreal Editor plugin is not installed. Consider installing it by or to use advanced Unreal. Okay, whatever. That's shouldn't need that to get to the point of compiling the game. So we'll hit run, and pretty much immediately it complains about some bash script somewhere exiting with code 5. Or code 6 or something. But it didn't even try to compile. It just died. Okay, fair enough. It did say that it needs some plugin or something at the bottom, so maybe we'll try Visual Studio. So right click, open with the worst IDE on the planet other than Visual Studio for Mac. Okay, cool. You can tell it's bad because it has to load in the project after loading in the project. And now we're bloated with a whole bunch of stuff on the screen that I don't care about. I hate Visual Studio so much. I hate it too much. That was just me capturing my mouse and stuff into the VM window. But anyway, hit F5 on it. Well, would you look at that? It says build started. What would you look at that? It says there were build errors. It's not even Visual Studio can get this to work. But, what am I supposed to do? Because I can't... I have everything I need installed. I have all the Visual Studio build tools. And I can prove it because that other project we opened. It opened. It ran. It's a C++ project. You need Visual Studio to build those. So, what the hell? What the hell? And I cannot get far enough into opening the project to be able to figure out what the hell is misconfigured or something like that. I can't get into the Unreal Editor. So what do I do? What do I do? I can't open the game. I could try hitting no, and you know what it'll do? It'll do absolutely nothing. Okay, well, what else could we try? Well, there's not a whole lot. I could right-click and hit launch game. Don't look like a very good sign. Nope. Okay. Switch engine versions. There's only 5.2. What do you want me to do? Like, it's already on 5.2. But, it's gonna go through a whole generating Visual Studio rigmarole, but we've already established that's not gonna do anything. So, Yeah. Okay, I got one more trick up my sleeve. Let's try a clean build. Don't know how I would do that in Visual Studio. It's been at least several years since I've used Visual Studio for anything more than accidentally opening it. But I believe if you go build clean solution, it'll do something, maybe. Alright, what happens if I hit F5? Build errors. Okay, so, no, that's not gonna work. Alright, well. This is my headache, and it's why I have not touched Socially Distant in a while. I'm thinking of rewriting it again in a custom game engine, where if there's performance issues at the engine level, we can fix them. And if there are build errors, we can debug them. I have a friend that's working on a game engine in C# right now. I mean, I used to work on a game engine in C#. I gave up on it when I joined Trixel. I'm kind of regretting that now. So I might jump on their team and work on their game engine. But you know, I'm fed up with those. I'm fed up with Visual Studio and fed up with MSDC, C++, and I like Unreal. I don't like C++. I don't like the build tools. I don't like what I just went through. So, you know. What do you want me to do? I don't want to troubleshoot my game. I want to develop my game. It's as simple as that.